Oh, this is such a stupid setup. I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, I just feel wrong for trying to pigeonhole myself this hard. But at the same time, why not? Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned about the treants just because I'm probably going to piss them off a lot. But at the same time, I have more than enough firepower to just kind of wreck my way through them. Okay, Powertron, let's turn off the auto attacks for a second. Unfortunately, our base particle spam is still going to hit the treants here and there, but shouldn't matter that much. So, between mindlessness and everything, we're in a really good position. Because mindlessness boosts our rune levels by, what, 3, 4? Something like that. Let's actually... Nope, don't want to get rid of that. What's this? So it increases all non-mind rune levels by 4. Which is seriously amazing, especially for fusion, because we're never going to have enough runes to make up for the fact that, you know, they all pull from the same rune pool. So, between mindlessness and... Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm pissing off some treats left and right. Oh, well. So, yeah, between mindless... Oh. What the fuck? Interesting. So, which one's still casting? You're still casting. I'm gonna grab that health. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get out of there. We are getting an insane amount of hearts. What is with this? Not only is our health increasing semi-gradually, quickly, but we're also just getting a really nonsensical amount of extra... We're getting a nonsensical amount of extra hearts just lying around to keep us topped off. Unfortunately, I don't know. Interesting question. And as usual, I forgot to actually end the episode, so I just have to go with another random cut. It happens. I'm sorry if it ever feels a little weird when I do that. It's just one of those things where you get so into the game that it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever. And yeah. So we need speed runes. We're starting to get more earth runes, which is actually really convenient. But I would very much like to get quad fusion before I have buffed up fusions, because that's generally more important to me as we go along. Okay, let's increase our luck. Not actually sure what luck does, but might as well do it. Also need a bunch of mind runes, because if I can get a bunch of mind runes, then we can get mindlessness to have a fairly short cooldown. The one thing is, I wonder how mindlessness works specifically. Holy crap. Wow. It just handed everything to us on a silver platter. Okay. I'll keep Black Wind around, and... This is dumb. This is real dumb. I'm gonna keep Dark Wind around, but I'm probably not gonna have much of a use for it right now. And... I hate how the controller stuff works. Okay. So... We are... Quad fusion is a go. I did not expect this. So, realistically, it would take some restructuring of my button mapping, but I could actually do pentafusion if I really wanted to. The thing is, we're not going to. It's tempting to do pentafusion, but at the same time, pentafusion would be needless. It would also prevent us from using the haste spell, which we kind of need, because, I mean, we already shoot really fast, and that's a really good thing, but at the same time, I would very much prefer to be able to shoot even faster. Especially because fusion is insanely long range. We're also getting a lot of earth runes here. I am okay with this. Doesn't look like there are any more bandits. Don't get hit too much, but honestly, there's so many health pickups that it doesn't matter that much. I'm trying to get into the good habits of not getting shot constantly. Okay, let's just set him up, knock him down. Bam! Whew. Seriously, this spell is redonkulous, and I love it. But it's one of those where it's like, probably after this run, I'm going to stop using it. What is this one? Hit list? I'm not expecting us to succeed. I already failed. I failed within seconds. I also killed them within seconds, so as sad as it is to fail the challenge, it is still amusing to just completely, you know, wreck everybody. Oh, looks like we got a lot of floating brains in here. Alright, no thing. Ain't no big deal. Seriously, doesn't matter where we're shooting, as long as we set them up, knock them down. Ah, love it. And we get another mind rune. Perfect. And we got a shortcut out of here. These levels, I'm finding these levels to be really large today, which I'm okay with. Uh-oh, lots of knights. Lots of necromancer stuff, but it doesn't matter. Probably could have actually just used my class ability to clear that faster, but at the same time, it doesn't matter too much, sort of. The other thing that I could consider getting, but there's no way it would fit on our build, but Entopic Teleport would actually be pretty useful as well. Alright, well, we got one room left. And it's a storage room. Oh, that's convenient. So, we get a dark rune. No real use for it, but hey, we got it. And all we need to do, get back, get full health, go on to the next floor. We're gonna take some damage here. Part of the problem with fusion, my only real problem with fusion, it actually gets really hard to see where we're like dodging and going and stuff. Like particles more or less get overridden by just how big this spell is. I'm gonna go with fire levels, because that increases all of their damage. Wow. It's like this entire run was keyed so I could do... Jeez. Which one of these, actually? One of these? Oh. Interesting. So, this fusion is actually the best fusion. So, we want this one to be our frontliner. Because, even though I put one into Earth there... I guess this one has a longer duration, but that's barely... 3-second duration is already really long. Especially for this game. I guess it just leaves the runes on the ground, but... doesn't matter that much. But I'd rather our frontliner be the one that does a little bit more damage, has a shorter cooldown, yada yada yada. So, looks like we already got some health right off the bat. I'm trying to avoid the damage zones just because I'm actually having some trouble determining which ones are mine and which ones are actually the enemies. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of necroskeletons. They did not live very long at all. But then again, between all the, like, speed spread fires and the super earth shots, really just between everything that we fire off, we are nigh on indomitable, because, honestly, like, look at this. This is insane, and I love it. Okay, gotta worry about them a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's a hard decision to make. Do I go with Doctor, or do I go with Soul Rip? I'm actually gonna go with Soul Rip. That increases our potential healing, just because you probably kill more humanoids than you pick up health packs. That just seems like it makes more sense. Realistically, Soul Rip barely heals you, but the thing is, if I have to kill 3 extra humanoids per health pack picked up, that's a pretty easy thing to do. So we got a bunch of necromancers, which is sort of problem, sort of not. Should be fine. Might take some damage here and there. Gotta... Uh-oh. Something stunned me. For a while, too. Well, at the very least, that was like 4 hearts? Jeez. Oh, wait, no. Those are a bunch of soul hearts. Well, even then, I'll just pick up the health pack. You know, Doctor might have actually been better. Maybe... Soul Rip actually heals fractional health. It seems unlikely to me, but it's possible. That +1 water mages. Doing some interesting spells. Things that I do not appreciate that much. Oh well, I'm just going to pretend that Soul Rip was probably the better choice there. Maybe health packs actually heal a lot more health than I think they do. And getting Doctor really doesn't matter that much. I don't know. Hard to tell. Either way, we're doing fine, and we've got enough hearts left over that we probably won't have any issues, even though we've taken some hits here and there. The one problem with entropy, the one problem with fusion type runs is you really do have to stick to one close-ish location. Looks like our inventory is full. Wow. This run is being really generous. which is really interesting. So, first off, our mindlessness is already getting to be quite effective. Okay, let's just keep pumping those in. We've got a lot of dark... Oh, hey, we got a triple. Let's make it. So we've got light, dark, entropy. I already made that. Light, water, entropy. Oh, that's particle spray. Light, light. Have I ever... I've done triple light. That's wish. Have I done entropy, entropy, light? No, I have not. What is this? Hyperbolic photon. Fires a photon of light that has random stats. Fairly short cooldown. Bonus multiplier. Not sure what that does. It looks like an interesting spell. Like, I'd probably use it in the future. It's just right now, it has no place being in our build. Which is kind of a shame, because it looks fun. Especially because you can reduce the cooldown. Oh well, it's getting trashed. We will discover spells and then never use them. I'll probably use it in the future, but right now, this build is so complete that... Oh, right, I wanna... Actually, wow, that was a bit of a mistake. Whatever, let's make Harding's Radiance. Goodbye, Black Wind. And let's just pump the last of the light runes into it. I don't think I used any air runes there. So, in the end, there's the question of would it be better for me to use Harding's Radiance instead of Mindlessness? But I think that the thing is, Harding's Radiance is a little bit on the complicated side of things anyway, just because it does, I mean, you do end up careening out of control constantly, which is a bit concerning. I'm trying to figure out which one of these are soul hearts and which ones of these are regular hearts. Looks like they're all soul hearts. I'm okay with that. So, well, looks like we got a Rumbler. I'm trying to whop him. Oh, whop. Trying to whomp him before he, you know, starts rolling after me, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Oh, let's just wall up the hunters. Because, jeez, yeah, once I get that combo going, we do a lot of damage. I've taken some hits here and there, but I think there's going to be enough hearts. Oh, I must have picked up a health pack along the way. Like a bigger one, instead of just a partial one. Okay, that's a... I'm actually going to slow everybody down. There's a lot of crawlers and bats and stuff that I do not want to deal with. That's a lot more mind runes, too. Jeez, this run is just handing me everything. It's like, oh, you wanted to do a fusion run at one point. Okay, here's every single spell you will ever need to make this run work. Because, seriously, we're getting enough mind runes to make mindlessness almost top. We're getting enough... We are just in a really solid position. We might still die. I mean, this run is not guaranteed to succeed, but it is guaranteed to be fun. Hey, statues. Okay, let's use mindlessness and get the crap over here. I'm unfortunately going to have to stay... Oh, that's not a living one. So we're probably going to take a fair amount of damage from these things. I need to go after the red bones just to take them out. Wow. Red bones does a fair amount of damage. Oh well, we're getting a lot of hearts from this, or a lot of soul hearts. Okay, so we could do speed rune, light rune, triple combiner. I'm gonna have to go with the triple. The speed rune is nice, but at the same time, I am still trying to discover all spells in the game, and I would very much prefer light, dark, shock, static link, light, dark, water, drown. Fires an orb of water that inflicts massive damage over a long duration on the target. Movement is also slowed while the victim is drowning. Wow. 40 damage over 20 seconds. That's pretty substantial. Problem is, it's got a long cooldown, and we don't really need it right now. So, let's just keep continuing on. I'm discovering interesting spells. I just don't need half of them. Gotta worry about things a little bit here. It looks like we got a regular health pack as well as some other stuff. And I'm on fire. Jeez, the Focused Witch has a lot of health. That's a concern. Oh well, it looks like we got a lot of soul hearts, health pack, and stuff. So yeah, we're definitely leaving this floor full health, which is nice. Because going on, having the ability to go down to floor 6 full health is really encouraging. Because it more or less means we're probably going to be able to beat up the next boss. I guess the one concern is if it turns out that we have to fight the Wraith, we might have some issues. But... Wait, no, the Wraith is actually later. Okay, so we could do... I'm gonna do that one. The ability to fire off even more particles at this point, pretty solid, because we're shooting off things nigh constantly, but shooting off more, very tempting. So, we've got like one room left, plenty of health packs, so unless I take like an insane amount of damage, because it turns out we're going to go off to fight the Bombardier, we are golden. The answer is nope, just bats. Bats and stuff. Let's turn mindlessness back on, and wallop. Oh, looks like a hell portal. Well, hey, there's the door. So, we now know how to get down to the next level. I'm gonna quickly go back to this one. I believe it has a regular style health pack here. Oh, shoot, there is actually another room on the other side. I was about to say, hey, we can leave already. Nope, we're not done yet. We're getting close, and honestly, at this point, I could probably just beeline for lower floors, but that seems irresponsible, especially if I could very potentially get my hands on Grizzly Intellect. It seems unlikely, but if I could get Grizzly Intellect right now, we would be not indomitable, nowhere even close, but error, see logs. I've never seen an error message pop up before. Weird. And concerning, but yeah, it's dropping errors on me. I hope that doesn't cause any issues. That would be bad. So, let's go down. So we could do extra HP, light rune, fire rune, crit damage. All of these are not so great. I'm gonna go with max HP. At the very least, we can, especially with all the healing that we're leaving around, the ability to just kind of have a lot of extra health contained, very tempting. So let's just wallop our way through things and see where we go. Storage room. I was about to use my mindlessness, but you know what? If there's nothing else in here, well, if it's just a storage room, popping mindlessness just to break rocks, that seems really unnecessary. Okay, so that's a lot of earth hunters. Oop. I'm gonna curse them. That hurt a little bit, and I don't want to get hit by the anything here. Oh well. So, we get some soul hearts. I'm just gonna pick them up. It would be great if the doctor perk actually affected soul hearts, but it doesn't, which is kind of one of the reasons why I went with soul hearts first, sort of. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of it's a lot of like partial healing, which one of my problems generally in a run is simply being slowly whittled down to no health and like needing health runes simply to stay maxed out. Yep. Looks like we got a hell portal. I'm gonna take that out before we go anywhere. Beautiful. Looks like the bandit aces have decided to get violent too. So let's double back and go back to nuking. I don't think the bandit made it away with anything. And we get more earth runes. Nice. We actually have a couple of those, so we should probably take a short break to buff up our fusions, but I think I'll do that in a little bit. Might be right before the boss, considering it's not going to make that much of a difference right now. And I would prefer to wall up all of these things. That's rumblers. That's mindlessness. And just wall up. Oh, it took so... Oh, geez, it's a level 2 rumbler. Go figure. Let's just keep our distance. And... Wander Smash. I don't know. So, this is an event room. Ah, it's arena. And we found the boss room. And we've got at least, like, one other type of room. Jeez, that is quite the spam. The Stone-Eyed spell is still going on. Oh, well, it is no big deal. I'm just gonna pop mindlessness. Forgot I didn't have it running. Oh, there we go. Screw your teleports and stuff. I am Legion. Not really, but it still sounds fun. Ow. Level 5 red bones hurts. Okay, well, we could do... Oh, these are all kind of pitiful. I could do light runes. I'll go with the double combiner. The thing is, we don't crit much. I haven't put anything into crit. So, I'm just gonna buff up the size and the damage of the first fusion. There's no real reason to buff them up equilaterally, because there's no diminishing returns. So I can just kind of do what I want. Okay, so we know where the boss is. I'm actually going to focus on clearing out the rest of the level first and foremost, because there's no reason why not to. We have enough health packs sitting around that should make us full health for the fight. Speaking of, 1, 2, don't even need that. Oh, shoot. I could have waited on that, come to think of it. there's still more to this floor. Then again, there's still more than enough health packs to get us up to full. Let's just keep walloping, take up that ether elemental if possible. Beautiful, and then just set them up, knock them down, stay to range. See, the one thing about fusion is, it truly is the long-range spell. Everything else is just kind of a weird poser, because the pressure blast, it can be really long range if you want it to be, but that requires precise timing. It does have great AoE though, which is nice. I don't even know what that guy is. I'm still getting errors, which is concerning. But as long as it doesn't crash the game, I don't really care, because I want this run to go on forever. I am definitely... Ow. Note to self, that hurts. Okay, now we've just got one more room. I'm just gonna pick up this health. I don't think we're going to need it. Oh, is this a rock up here? Nope. Okay, we've got at least one more room before the boss room. And honestly, we shouldn't have any trouble against whatever boss we're fighting. I hope. I might have to quickly decide that it's actually better to have the Harding's Radiance instead, because super spam could actually help us out even more. Really depends on the boss, though. The one problem is some bosses can go invulnerable, and that makes for kind of obnoxious fighting. Oh, we do have another room. That's a lot of stone hides, not in convenient places, and I got cursed of... I got some kind of curse going on. Well, let's just womp the stone hides. I don't want to get hit by the Chaos Knight. The thing is... Oh, there we go. Oh, that bandit stole my heart. There we go. And I do not mean I fell in love with the bandit. Okay. That was the last of the runes. There's gotta be... Oh, there's a speed rune over here. Well, works for me. So, let's toss them all into fusion. Really doesn't... Fusion does not scale well, but it doesn't matter that much. It still ends up being hideously powerful. Okay. So, let's just continue on. This run has been very kind to me. I wonder why. I don't know. Either way, should be able to get up to full. There we go. Probably could have actually stayed a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter that much. Dishonored Divinity, the Fallen Paladins. Oh, these guys. I remember this one. I think this is the first tier 2 boss that I fought. So, we're up against Art. This is offensive to me. I am the artist here. Not this guy. His name is probably just Art. It's actually named after my great uncle Art, hilariously enough. It's like some kind of weird self-fulfilling prophecy of the Wanderbot. But, oh, he died. Oh, now he's a ghost. Who's up next? Garfunk! And we have to worry about the ghost of Art messing with our faces. This is not appreciated. I wonder if I can curse them. At least I do stupid amounts of damage, so we got that, and I can kind of stay out of the way. I just gotta worry about stuff, and I can also hit him with all the mines and traps and stuff. I really do not want to die here. I hope this is obvious. Garfunk is tough, though. Jeez. I'm trying to set him up and knock him down, and I largely have to stay circling him, because his stuff does not follow well. Oh, but the thing is, we've already got him 2/3 of the way down, and they've barely hurt us. So, are there only 3 knights? Or no, maybe the last 2 awaken at the same time. That seems likely to me. Okay, unfortunately this is one of those boss fights that actually gets substantially harder as you fight them. Let's just keep setting up, knocking down, keep walloping. Yep. How did I fight these guys previously? I'd swear I fought them previously. At least I remember fighting these 4. I don't think I died against them, but that's a lot of stuff. At the very least, I can dodge like crazy. Let's just murder Elton. Wait. Art, Elton, Garfunk. It's like where's Simon? Wait. There's one last one. What? Okay. Not entirely sure what happened. I think that was a reference to various... I think they're musicians? I don't know, I'm awful with that sort of thing. Excess energy. We get a triple combiner. Suddenly, the doctor perk seems like it'd be kind of convenient, but at the same time, it would be convenient as more of a time saver than anything. So let's grab health, hearts. We're probably going to have to go all over just to get back up to full, but that's okay, because I left more than enough hearts to make it up there, which is perfect. But seeing as we're going on to the next tier, I will see you guys on the next episode of Runers, where we will hopefully take triple fusion to the next level. Speaking of Harding's Radiance. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're in a really good spot here. I'm liking it, especially now that we have Harding's Radiance. Bam. So, as I was saying, see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.